I talked about at the beginning of the program the fact that the universe is rules-based, which means it operates according to certain processes driven by certain laws. You can't get around that fact at all. It's distinct, it's true. Here's the thing. Since everything operates according to a law or a rule or a process, then if you can begin to understand those rules, those processes, then you can begin to deconstruct them and understand what they do and therefore direct the impact of those different events. That's exactly what Sir Isaac Newton did back in the 1500s when he was able to look across in the universe and he says, I'm going to remove God and I'm going to remove spirits out of the control of the movements of the planets. And I'm going to study them directly and I'm going to go and map out their movements. And he did that. And he was not only able to map out their movements, but he was able to predict their movements in subsequent years. He was able to track them. He was able to understand the mechanized nature of the universe. And what came after that? Many people use the same method of thought process. They removed God, religion, faith, and they applied that same logic of the mechanics, Newtonian mechanics, to the processes of the operations that they were following. And they were able to make those deductions of what was happening and predict what would happen in the future. But I guarantee you, if you look at the way you experience the world through those 5 basic senses, and you understand what's happening within those experiences, you can start to deconstruct them, especially as it relates to how we create. Where do we get our ideas from? I mean, if I look at you right now, I can imagine all the ideas in the future, or all the ideas that you've had thus far. You can probably think about that idea, and then you can find the seed or the germination of that idea that may have been connected over here. Or that's something you did over here, because there's an old Hermetic expression that says, nothing comes from nothing. There has to be the seeds in order for that plant, that idea, to germinate. And what we do in this Creative Juices program is we teach you how to make that germination happen. We teach you how to water it. We teach you how to nurture it. We teach you, first of all, where do those experiences come from? How do you store them? Because they're right there. They're not gone. You just have to learn how to be able to recall them more effectively.